Hello friends, it's Armstrong here from Other Miniatures, and please don't worry about me, I'm not homeless. I don't only have one shirt, I'm just recording everything on one day. That's why I'm not changing clothes. So yeah, I kind of got a nice kick out of the previous video where I rescued the pickup, so I decided to, I have quite a collection of cars that I found in different places, just in some old sheds or something like that. So I found this, and it's only say Motor Max made in China, so don't ask me what kind of car it is. But I have some idea for it, and the idea is make it into something that's gonna be just generally a big ramming vehicle. And you can see that I'm keep on going because my fingers are turning into different colors. I know I should probably use gloves when I'm painting, but too much hassle, I guess. So yeah, let's get on the table and try to make something out of this, well, very crappy Chinese casting. Although, even though I say it's very crappy, it still holds much better than some of the castings that I do have. So let's just switch the camera around and start building this, because I think about big scrap ram that's gonna run pretty much through the car, maybe. Ooh, this is gonna be a challenge. And here it is. We are on the table. I have some scrap pieces around here. And some pipes and everything. I think that I'm somewhat prepared for that build. But you know me, somewhat prepared means that I'm not prepared at all. So what I want to do is, I think about just giving it a plank, on the underneath the car to allow it to start gluing stuff to it. And I want the ram to be extremely long comparing to any other rams that I ever did, because simply, like I said, I didn't do that one before. I do have some rams, and they are usually just a chunk of metal sitting at the front of the car, and now I really want to have a chunk of metal sitting at the front of the car. So my first thing is preparing the surface to be glued, and that involves sanding, and this have to be sanded as well. Oh, come on, I cannot get a grip on it. This is my third video in the day, and I still didn't get into the proper groove of doing things. So I'm still making silly mistakes, but I guess it's only me who really see them as mistakes. Most of the people just are okay with that. And I would normally be as well. I'm just, hyper critical of myself today. So yeah, we have the base for the ram, and now let's start building it. And I have some of the tape, I have some plastic card. I actually have this, once I took a casting of a what do you call it, corrugated cardboard, and I just started casting those sheets of plastic. So this isn't actually, one of those metal ones. It is just a plastic that I casted out. Cool thing to do, something different. No, that's silly. Oh, I do have a big ram like that. The one from the with the, what do you call it, giant chainsaw. That's gonna be a big, counted as a big ram. But let's just start thinking how to bulk it up at first. So yeah, sorry, this is a very thick plastic card, so using this kind of tools is actually appropriate for it. All right, let's see. Yep, that sort of kind of almost work. So yeah, don't be afraid to get your bigger tools when you are working on something like that. They will save you, you know, a lot of hassle, a lot of struggling. And wait, there is a mark on the front, M. So whoever have the knowledge about cars, you know, tell me what this mark means. Yeah, you know that I don't have a clue. I'm fully open about this, that my automotive knowledge is, gently speaking, somewhat lacking. Yeah, I'm very, like, I like to build the little toy cars, but the real, you know, car knowledge is way beyond me. So yeah. Oh, stay there. Don't bounce. Yeah, I just like to think that, you know, building something of this may really look cool. We will see in a few seconds. Yeah, but I want to armor this car a little bit and add the plow to it, just a giant plow, and you know, maybe whoever designed the car was, you know, really just thinking about ramming through the enemies and nothing else. You know, but I like to throw kind of sort of a fabular background to every single driver, and I just think that this one is just obsessed with giant rams. Yeah, that's my excuse for that build, for the existence of that car. And the truth is, I just want to use a crappy casting to make something that I wouldn't probably make out of better one. So yeah, I think that this, you know, week may be kind of themed into crappy castings rescue. Because, you know, like, some of the Hot Wheels are brilliant, some of them are meh, yeah, but you know, they are at least quality casting. But when you buy this, you know, Chinese cars, yeah, they usually are beyond anything. Yeah, they are usually quite crap and unredeemable. But if you just put enough time and effort into them, of course, if you really want to, you might probably save them. Like this one, I hopefully gonna save him, make something that's gonna look good, or at least passable on the table. I would be very happy if that happens. Oh, come on. Yeah, I think that I need to go to my friendly baking soda. I found it. Yeah, I did found it, yeah. Last build, I used my 2 remaining brain cells, and you know, I rubbed them together, and I found where I put my baking soda. It wasn't that well hidden as I was thinking. So yeah. Let's just make this somewhat angular. I actually like how this, you know, just corrugated metal looks as the, what do you call it? As the RAM. I was thinking that it's gonna look much worse. It actually looks much better than I was expecting it to. So yeah, some packing tape as a door armor. Like I said, I want this guy to be somewhat heavy armor, so I'm gonna even add the corrugated metal sheets on the hood and so on. It's gonna be a massive amount of just, stuck together pieces. Yeah, I think that at the end of the day I'm gonna have to use some baking soda just to give it some more sturdiness. But yeah. I think that this piece of plastic card I used for one of those big plastic cars just to fill up the wheel wells, and then I decided to scrap the big plastic card, and this piece just was left behind. Alright, we have a big sheet here. Let's throw something on the roof. That's gonna be a piece of this one. Yeah. Now let's see if I can cover the front window. Yep. And the bonus of this car, yeah, even if you can call it a bonus, is the fact that the windows are already black, so I ain't gonna have to paint them, which for me is good. Let's just throw something in here. Yep. Now I can add this here, which gonna connect the RAM to everything else. One on the back, I guess. So yeah, this time around I'm very I lost the train of thought. Very focused on only one aspect. I don't think about weaponry, I just think about one aspect, and in this case it's the RAM. Yeah, sometimes the entire theme of the build may be just one thing. Yeah, you don't have to throw the entire toolbox at the car. Yeah. This car is made for ramming, and ramming is what it do. Okay, that's stupid. Now I feel very silly. Okay, but I'm still gonna keep that. Yeah. Sorry, if I was putting this car into the game, I would put him probably behind everyone else and give him the faster gear, so he can go straight away into long straight and ram everyone in front of him. Just to keep him thematic, I guess. Yeah. What else? I still feel that there is not enough corrugated metal. In the previous build I wanted to go conservative. This time around I just want to go crazy. I still have more corrugated metal sheets around, so there's no problem with that. Yeah, it's gonna be probably quite dangerous to pick that one up from the table when I'm finished, because there's gonna be a lot of sharp edges on him. Oh, come on. Just stay. Yeah, this one's gonna be a problematic one, and maybe a long one over the windows here. Just like that. Yeah. That's enough. I'm gonna now black bomb it, and you're gonna see me dry brushing this beauty soon enough. So yeah, during the painting, I did try to rub those two remaining brain cells of mine against each other, and I figured out that this might be a Mazda car. Yeah, because this is so complicated. M letter, what car can have M letter on it? It could be Mazda, it could be Maserati, I guess. But this doesn't look like Maserati, so yeah, Mazda, I guess. So let's just get with the dry brushing. Yeah, we all know how this is gonna go. This is probably the most satisfying thing you can do with the car, just quick metal dry brush. It just brings everything together, and really helps the car to finally start looking like a one model, not like bunch of crap attached together. Yeah, although it is a bunch of crap attached together, but still, let's just ignore that fact and be very hopeful for the car to look better. So now I need to make this car look like it is a bunch of crap attached together again. Yeah, so I'm gonna paint the panels. I'm gonna leave some metallic completely. I'm gonna add some stippling of red on some panels, some stippling of yellow on the others. Yeah, just to show that those panels in the past might be painted different colors. Yeah, and then of course I'm gonna do a little bit more, but drier stippling of the same red, because I don't feel like using other colors, to do some rust around the car. Well, I have different red as well, so I might come back. And now I have some yellow in here, so I just pick a couple of panels and add the yellow to them. And I don't have a problem with this red being mixed into them. It doesn't hurt at all. And maybe this one on the door. Yeah, the rule of 3, it's always better to have uneven number of things painted in one way. This just make it look more natural. For some reason our brains don't like even stuff. Well, when it at least comes to art, yeah, we like to see stuff being even in other stuff, but art is kind of weird. And this is probably a form of art. Yeah. We just, for some reason, our brains found, I think even things more, how to say it, sewing, and uneven things more appealing. Yeah, even when you are supposed to give flowers to a lady, you usually don't go with an even number. Yeah, there are some rules of giving flowers away, if people didn't know. Yeah, it's always good to give 3, 7, 9, but never like 2. Yeah, even 1 is better than 2. Yeah, for some reason. If you don't believe me, just ask your florist. It's been always kind of baffling to me when I was younger, and I have to buy flowers, and I ordered 2, and the lady was looking at me like, are you sure you want only 2? Yeah, or I ordered 6, and lady was like, are you sure you want 6, not 5? So yeah, flowers. I don't know why this just came to my brain. Yeah, please forgive me, I'm like that when, yeah, it just happened to me, you know? My brain scattered. I think that that's probably enough because I'm already feeling like I'm overdoing that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna dry it and throw it. Well, I wish I could throw it on the spin table. I cannot still, so I'm just gonna dry it and do some glamour shots of it. But you know, to be completely honest, for such a crappy... Oh, one more thing, I forgot. I just caught myself on it. Wow, that was good. It's good when you catch yourself, you know, and you are able to fix your mistake before it appears. So yeah, one last thing, windows. Yeah, there is pretty much this part of a window showing. Yeah, and this one. And I don't care about how well I painted it. Yeah, I'm just gonna dry it off. And probably do Nuln oil, not Nuln oil, Argrax Earthshade wash. Yeah, so let's just stop the recording and get back to it when it's dry. And here we are, yeah, Argrax Earthshade wash. Yeah, and I just gonna do this all over the car. And like I said, you know, this can make or break the car. Yeah, I don't think that it's gonna break this car, as this one was already broken. So I think that in the worst case scenario, you're just gonna make it a little bit brownier. But yeah, no, like the wash is quite often a rescue method for builds, yeah, or like, you know, sometimes you just wash, dry brush, wash, dry brush, wash, dry brush, and this works miracles on some cars and on some other, you know, paint jobs. Okay, I just pick up what I don't need. There was a bit too much in some places. Oh, I tear the paint out. That's okay. That's just gonna be a next layer. Alright, so I'm gonna dry it off and, you know, do the glamour shots. So if you like this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, family, and whoever else want to watch it, like always. Yeah, and yeah, tell me what you think about this. Did I manage to make something interesting out of this crappy casting, or do you think that it is a lost cause? Yeah, but this is it for today, so everybody have a lovely day, and don't forget to watch the glamour shots. Maybe it's gonna look a little bit better after it's dry.